The global capital and energy markets are simultaneously and coincidentally experiencing a centennial moment, a phenomenon that last occurred a century ago when the structures of each industry dramatically transformed. As we look back, we have all been living in a largely static paradigm. Capital markets that arose from the aftermath of the 1929 stock market crash and resulting in the Great Depression, and an energy market born from the discovery of oil in California and Texas, which kicked off 100 years of fossil fuel economy. These events and their consequences essentially formed the basis of the world we've been living in ever since. That is until about 5 years ago, when rapid advances in industrial, financial, and consumer technology, coupled with the response of governments around the world to a number of crises, began to converge and once again created similar moments to those of 100 years ago. From an energy perspective, new methods in mechanical and chemical engineering technology are massively accelerating our ability to extract and process resources we've always known were there. Innovations in hydraulic fracturing, directional drilling, and other techniques have put the U.S. on a path to achieving energy self-sufficiency after many years of dependence on foreign sources. These methods will quickly proliferate, driving resource exploitation around the world. In turn, this will impact traditional supply and demand trade routes and ultimately pricing structures. In the capital markets, regulations stemming from the financial crisis of 2008 have had a considerable impact on the makeup and competitive nature of the markets. The industry is currently reordering, with institutions considering expansion into activities that are new to their existing models, either by choice or imperative. Over the next decade, we'll see three themes in the global capital markets. Transparency, which essentially boils down to shining a light on transactions previously conducted in dark corners of the marketplace and often out of sight of regulators. Industrialization, or the shift from the costly every firm do-it-yourself model to a more efficient, cooperative approach between institutions, including the building of shared infrastructure. And institutional de-risking, where firms will move away from risk-taking and toward fee generation as a means of deriving revenues. At the same time, the consumer world is also changing, and it's likely that symbiotic advances in technology and society will make connectivity and experience a hallmarks of success in the fight for investor wallet. The next generation of investors, who spring from a highly wired, self-enabled, always-on culture, will reckon value very differently. Customers, including the growing number of the much-prized high-net-worth individuals, will ask, "What kind of experience can you give me?" Firms will differentiate themselves based on the information access they offer, the platforms they provide that enable customers to perform their own research and analysis, and their ability to support mobility. Together, these forces, born from the pain of crisis as well as the hope of technology, are poised to blow away the static paradigm of the past 100 years in both industries. Obviously, they're also fueling complex challenges and opportunities for our clients and for Sapient Global Markets. If we recognize that change is upon us, we put ourselves in a position to do more than simply witness it. We have the ability to shape these outcomes, improving the stability of the global markets and redefining how value will be created in this new economy. It's at times like these, times of great change, similar to those that followed the onset of the internet or the combustion engine or even the printing press, when leaders emerged and trading and investment patterns reshape. This period will bring new players, new ways of doing business, and an evolution in the efficient and effective operation of the global capital and energy markets. There is no doubt that changes in the delivery of consulting and technology services are also in the making. Everything will turn on its head, but the companies that react and respond with agility will drive competitive advantage out of the change.